2018 Mercedes-Benz improved S450. Starting a Mercedes-Benz S450 outside the Manhattan Four Seasons could be a letdown if you're the type to make it one. Car-enthusiast wisdom says that once you've played on the Palisades Parkway in an S65, the base model will forever disappoint. But while the S-Class sedan caters to Benz's most badge-conscious customers, a down-level numeral on the decklid no longer undermines this big sedan's reputation. Highs: strong twin-turbo V6, sublime driving experience, spacious comfort. Lows: self-driving features need constant attention, SPARSE-ish, equipment for $90K base price. The key to a better sex life. We first drove the refreshed 2018 S-Class months ago in Europe, and came away impressed by the two V8 versions available at that time, the S560 and the Mercedes-AMG S63. Now we've driven the first US spec sedans. They're arriving at dealers now, and, in particular, this S450 4MATIC, which shares its twin-turbo 3.0-liter V6 with much of the current Mercedes lineup. However, since the 1990s, Mercedes hasn't convinced Americans to buy gasoline six-cylinder S-Class sedans in any significant quantity. The W140 S-Class of that era was often compared to a tank for its heavy-duty build quality, and an S320 Trinet moved like one. Toward the end of that car's life, the six-cylinder model scored dead last in an April 1998 car and driver comparison test. More recently, with the 2010 S400 Hybrid, Mercedes paired a larger 3.5-liter V6 with an electric motor. Cutting a couple thousand off the price of an S550 wasn't enough to change minds. The six-cylinder S was still too slow. In the last couple of years, though, Mercedes has kept pace with the industry-wide trend of downsizing and turbocharging engines, flooding them with the kind of torque needed to keep a big sedan on its toes, and it is this strategy that finally aligns the S-Class with six-cylinder versions of the Audi A8 and the BMW 7 Series. To be clear, the US S450 does not yet pack the brand new M256 inline sixes sold in Europe. America will have to wait until the next-gen CLS 450 arrives to experience that engine. Higher trims of which integrate an electrically driven supercharger and a 48-volt electrical system that can generate more than 430 horsepower and add some basic hybrid functionality. For now, at least, the Yankee S450 carries the current M276 twin-turbo V6, which generates its 362 horsepower and 369 pounds-foot of torque the older-fashioned way. That's stronger than the 329 horsepower and 354 pounds-foot ratings for the V6s used in the E400, although still down a notch from the Mercedes-AMG E43's 396 horsepower and 384 pounds-foot. What matters is that the S450's torque curve is as wide and fat as back bacon, with a full allotment on tap from 1800 to 4500 RPM. On the road, this means the 4,700-pound sedan is not the lug we've come to expect of an S-Class with anything less than 8 cylinders. Except the car's inability to vaporize slower drivers, something the S560 and AMG models do effortlessly, and then realize it still has verve. Mercedes estimates the S450 4MATIC can reach 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds. That's 0.8 seconds quicker than what CD recorded in a naturally aspirated 5.5-liter V8 S550 10 years ago, and we tend to beat Benz's claims. And by the seat of our heated, massaged, and automatically bolstered pants, the new S450 sure feels at least that quick. The best at doing nothing. That's in sport mode. Left in its default comfort setting, the 9-speed automatic shifts lazily, and the S450 requires a heavy foot to drum up response. As with any softly tuned Benz, the S-Class feeds off momentum. It's for drivers who prefer long, gentle cruises into the night, with the engine humming below 2,000 RPM, and the silky air spring suspension and feathery steering gliding them to their destinations. You won't lust for 8 or 12 cylinders, while sustaining 100 miles per hour, which the S450 does without strain. See the standing hood ornament? You've made it. Relax. Nowhere is the debate over engine size more irrelevant than inside the S450's lavish cabin. The standard energizing comfort system tailors music, lighting, massage, and cabin fragrance settings to a pre-selected mood. Hat comes across as gimmickry, but the real deal is Intelligent Drive version 4.5, the automaker's latest semi-self-driving system that we switched on and off during our 300-mile drive. The $2,250 driver assistance package that brings this features is a steal next to the $5,000 premium package, which includes tech commonly found in fully loaded economy hatchbacks such as a 360-degree camera and proximity entry. When it works, Intelligent Drive is nearly flawless. It obeys dotted highway lines as well as double yellows on main roads, and the active lane change assist is straight up freaky the first, second, and even the 15th time you try it by simply activating a turn signal. The S450 may take 7 or 8 turn signal blinks before it recognizes nearby cars and slides its big tail into the adjacent lane.